What is up, LinkedIn? How is it going? Today I'm going to jump on the bandwagon of this 10 tips in 10 days challenge. I was encouraged by a couple people to do it on presenting, which is something I do on the side, right? So it's not my full-time job, it's not what I do every day, it's a part of what I do every day, but it is a passion of mine. I have my own website, Little Black Blog of Presenting, which you can check out, which has a lot of this information. But at the end of the day, I've been really encouraged and loving this movement that was started. So thank you for the team that started it, because I've been learning about things I don't know about, right? So people post 10 tips on, X, Y, Z, and I'm like, I don't know anything about this. And each day I find myself going back to watch the next video or the next post to figure out what's going on. And so I know that in so many of your jobs you guys present, whether it's building content for training meetings, whether it's sales meetings, board meetings, right? Whether you're a teacher. So we all present in different forms and fashion. And when we do, we want to have fluency, right? We want whatever we teach to be able, for the people who are getting it, to be able to grasp it and even grasp it enough to be able to go out and teach it, right? Which is true fluency. And so my 10 tips are going to be on easy tips that you can do to make your presentations better starting tomorrow. Well, I guess in 10 days, hypothetically, right? And so the first tip, right, without further ado, let's just roll into it. So when you are going to present, right, and you've built your presentation, you've set up your room, you've got your content down, your presentation, everything is ready to go, and you are about to present, right? It's like the meeting is starting or people are showing up. My first tip, the number one thing that I do always, without a doubt, and I've seen so many great presenters do the same thing, is they utilize touch, right? And I actually have a post, which I'll link in here, which is called Touching is Good. And the first part of it is talking about how, hey, HR is gonna hate this post, right? Because it's talking about touching is good. And I don't mean in a weird or inappropriate way, but what I mean is, when you're a presenter, it's very important that you break the ice, not in the very beginning of your meeting, but actually before your presentation begins. So when I get into a room, the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go around to every single person I know. I'm gonna high five, I'm gonna handshake, I'm gonna say what's up, I'm gonna rub the shoulders, right? I'm gonna be like, how's it going? What I'm doing is not just warming them up, but what I'm doing is I'm transferring my energy to them. I'm making them fans of the presentation that they're about to see before they even see it, right? Because they're warming up to me. They want me to be successful if I'm somebody who generally in their life is gonna bring something positive to them. If I go into a room or I'm presenting to a room where I don't know anybody, guess what? I'm doing the exact same thing. If I know the person who's putting together the meeting, I'm gonna say, who are the influential people there? Who are the people in the room that everyone else looks to? I'm gonna find out who those people are. I'm gonna go to them very first, right? I'm gonna introduce myself. How's it going? Try to make some kind of common bond or some kind of commonality, right? Do some high fives, get to know them a little bit. So that way during the presentation, when I start off and I'm doing icebreakers, I'm doing activities, those are the first people I'm gonna call on. And hopefully I've built enough of a rapport right off the bat where they want to participate, and then everyone else falls in line. And so don't underestimate the importance of touch before your presentation. Walk the crowd, make friends, high five, set that level of excitement ahead of time, and tell people that you meet, oh, this is so exciting, I've heard your company is amazing, or I can't wait to do this presentation, or this is such great content, you're gonna love this because I know you're such a great audience, right? So you're pumping them up ahead of time. So that's my first tip. Next, or tomorrow, I guess, will be my second tip on creating the environment.